From the start. Here we go in game two. With a first pitch chase by Fernando Tatis. But still brilliantly sunny. The wind's 10 miles an hour east-northeast. Tatis, after the Padres' top three went 0 for 11 yesterday, starts game two with a leadoff hit. Tatis holding. As Arise flicks the ball to right center for a base hit. Back-to-back single. Start game two for San Diego.
Well, I know Luis Arise has been a little bit slow. Yes, surprised we see a breaking ball away here.
We see a breaking ball away.
I mean, what you do is you read bats.
His bullpen when he can. There goes Tatis for third. Kelly won't even throw it. It's a double steal for San Diego with one out. His 13th steal of third this year. Merrill fly ball to the right field. That drives Suzuki back in front of the warning track. He'll throw it into second. Arise takes third. Tatis is in, and San Diego strikes first in the opening inning of game two. A sacrifice fly from Jackson Merrill. 26 career ERA in his starts. Lobbed to the left by Bogarts. That's caught by Happ. Just a little too much hang time, but a run early for San Diego.
Last year, not been quite that kind of year for him this year. One thing he can do, he can still strike you out. 215 strikeouts on the year, and it's some.
That's something he's done throughout his career. That 1.47 ERA through 6 games.
Bush takes 99, drives it into right center, and that ball didn't make the warning track. Jackson Merrill there to clean it up. His postseason career, he's allowed 11 earned runs. Just drills one up the middle, continuing his strong series with a one-out hit. 4-game playoff losing streak yesterday, and Happ swings and misses here. Cease gets him again, make it 1 for 22 as we check in.
You are a horse.
Tucker drives one the other way, pretty well struck, but right at Gavin Sheets, and it's a scoreless first inning for Dylan Cease. Major League high 20 home runs allowed after the break. O'Hearn pops this one up. It's Carson Kelly to make the catch. Gavin Sheets gets one up in the zone and puts it high in the air to center. Pete Armstrong will put him away. So 2 quick outs in the air. And 0 for 1 today. Left on left splitter. Show it to Imanaga. Start strong. Suzuki strikes out on a devilish slider. The second strikeout for Dylan Cease. Kelly goes after another high heater. This one's 100. And it's popped up to Bogarts. Fangraphs wins above replacement. Elite defender. He strikes out swinging again. Swords up for Cease, who has completed 2 scoreless innings.
He's really hung his hats, getting to know Fernando Tatis Jr., Manny Machado.
Ready for Mean down the line and left. That ball will stay fair. One hop to the ivy for Mean out of the 9 spot. He's got a leadoff double against Imanaga. Tatis already up a run. And Fernando's first pitch swinging, trying to inside out a ball to right. Here comes Suzuki, makes the catch at foul ground, and a good arm will keep Fermin at second. And Arise grounds the ball to Nico Horner here. Need a third, and there are 2 down. Machado in the air, center field. PCA trying to shade the sun, and Suzuki waves him off from right.
That's for sure. So I mean, he's got elite stuff. So we got a work cut out for us. Thanks, Brett. Back to you, Kevin.
Jesse, that's one way to work it out. Dansby Swanson, who had a brilliant all-around game yesterday, just drops a slider into center, and the Cubs have their first leadoff man on. 1-2. Shot in the air. Tatis is there. And we'll check in with Kevin Connors back in the studio. Guard ball, but they'll take the long ball. Cleveland 3 outs away from a game 3. As that ball scooted away from Fermin, a curveball to the dirt, and Swanson scoots to second on the wild pitch. up the middle. It's caught by Bogarts and safe at second base. Swanson just snuck in there. Second baseman in baseball, Nico Horner. And Horner clubs the ball in the air to right center field. Merrill is right in front of Tatis. A little miscommunication. Pitch number 8. No. Will be the last. Leadoff walk for Jackson Merrill. Once again playing in October. Strikes out on the sweeper.
Man, that's getting it done right there. Time for the all-speed if you get it.
O'Hearn gets a sweeper, and he is on time for it. Ryan O'Hearn, destroyer of lefties down the stretch. He's got his first hit in this postseason. Struggled a bit with the Padres this year. He lines his ball sharply at Crow Armstrong, who nearly overran it, and makes the catch for out number 2. He's in 11 strikeouts. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Dansby Swanson again is the wrong guy to hit it to. Imanaga bends, but does not break.
Sees through a 3-1 breaking ball, so you don't know what you're getting right here.
You get a 3-2 breaking ball. Another strikeout. That's 4 for Cease. They do it again. 3-2. Back to the heater. 100 from Dylan Cease for another punch out.
I mean, that's not even fair. Pitches now. Hadn't walked a batter yet today, but he's still going to throw a lot of pitches.
And the left Suzuki keeps it fair. Seiya Suzuki, who opened the scoring with a home run yesterday, will stop at second with a 2-out double today. 3 2/3, no runs today, and now the Padres will intentionally walk Carson Kelly to get a left-on-left matchup. Armstrong very poor against lefties this year. It's a ground ball over to Arise. Arise to the bag. He wins the foot race. The helmet for PCA slammed to the ground. Go Kraken. Go Seattle Kraken.
Come on, man.
That's what I got to say. Imanaga in the dirt. And Vermeer couldn't hold up. Strike 3. Shota with his third punch out. 3-2 from Shota. Here we go. No. Tatis takes the sweeper. That's a hard-earned walk. 2 steals in 5 tries. Arise with a little drag bunt. Imanaga will go to first, get the second out. Tatis into scoring position with 2 down. And Machado cracks the first. And Happ will watch it go. He's a first pitch splitter. The Cubs do not turn to the bullpen, and Machado hits it over the bullpen. 3-0 San Diego.
And what do we talk about coming into this game? It's got to be the dudes. And for the Padres, it is Tatis, it is Machado. I give Tatis a ton of credit for taking the walk, something he could not do yesterday, chasing pitches outside the zone to get on base, to get in the scoring position. Manny Machado bat has been quiet, has not had a hit, has not looked good at the plate, struck out his first at bat. He gets a splitter here and just torches it.
Man, this is what you call sitting on an off-speed pitch, getting one elevated right there, and putting your nose on one. And Manny Machado knew it when he touched it right there. That was a 2-run shot and a 3-run lead for the Padres.
Who says he can't hit it into the wind? I mean, he hit it.
Execution at the end of the day, and he was trusting his pitcher to execute a pitch.
That's Merrill here for the third out. It comes one batter too late. Closer yesterday, he is well rested. Swanson down swinging. There's that nasty changeup for Morejon. Shaw breaks his bat. Machado from third. Makes the play, and there are 2 down. Machado's got his hands held high. Bush jams one into center. Jackson Merrill is there. Adrian Morejon with a 1-2-3-5.
That curveball.
And a little tapper here. Thielbar up the line will have trouble getting it out of his glove. An infield hit for Xander Bogaerts as we go down to Jesse Rogers.
Of course, the Padres trade deadline this year.
O'Hearn has faced 2 lefties today. He has singled and walked against them. 342 hitter. this year. And the bunt is back on at 2 strikes, and he is frozen. So bunt, swing away. 0 for 5 in this series. Puts this ball in the air to Pete Crow Armstrong. Bogarts will hold at second on out number 2. Your best relievers, but not wanting to fall too far away. We'll go to Ray here and get a ground out on a very good play by Swanson. And that ends the inning. Super weapon is the next in line. Off of Morahone, it kicks right to Arise, who tags the bag with the baseball.
That's what you call a kick save and a beauty right there.
26-year-old from Havana, Cuba, comes home with the ball, grounded to Bogarts. Another sinker, another out. And Morahone ties a season-high 2 innings. Tucker trying to reach base for the first time in the series. And he clubs the ball to shallow center for Jackson Merrill. Adrian Morahone's one intentional walk and 5 Ks. Tatis up in right. Suzuki will put him away. A rise into shallow right. Suzuki will halt his steps. Luis Arise drops in his second hit and 4 plate appearances. Beautiful breaking ball. Colin Ray sweeps away Machado. His first strikeout in the Cubs' 6th. Merrill gets one way up in the air to right field. And Suzuki will grab this punt by the right field corner. 3-2. No big swing there. 103 top shelved him. The Cubs strike out in a full count for the 5th time today.
I've got this lower slot. It ends up having more slider action.
104 from Mason Miller. About as fast as a human being has ever thrown a baseball. Simon. 3-2 Miller. Struck him out looking. 6 batters, 6 strikeouts. Mason Miller. Game 3, which would be tomorrow. Xander Bogaerts flips one out into right. And Bogaerts is 1 for 4. MLB Together is baseball.
The Dodgers saved the day, scored 10 runs, so actually did see some offense.
And the Dodgers bullpen saved the day by allowing 4 more runs, 3 more runs, I should say. There's a ground ball from O'Hearn. There is no one warming for the Padres. So it looks like Mason Miller is going to be back out there for the 8th with a 3-0 lead. Every inning of this series. And there's 103 again. It's 7 straight strikeouts for Miller. Ballesteros is helpless. You could give these Cubs a cricket bat. Morey might be compromised for tomorrow. But the better the likelihood there is a tomorrow, and that will snap the strikeout streak. Right field side, Tatis, little trouble in the sun, makes the catch on the run. The Platinum Glover Tatis in the sunshine. 2020. The Game 1 winner is 12 for 12 winning series. Detroit lost today to Cleveland. And Ray won an inning in 2/3 today. He was one of the candidates. This ball grounded by Fermin over to second. And finished 1 for 4.
End of their offensive threat.
Tatis with a high bouncing ball to Swanson. We'll see if the Cubs can threaten in the 9th. Happ, Tucker, and Suzuki. Heart of the order, needing 3. It's even a postseason game. We might be approaching it. Happ in the air to left. Bryce Johnson. 1 out. Sense that this series would go down to a Game 3. Tucker right center field. There's his first hit of the wild card series. A little life for the Cubs.
Well, that's what the Cubs need, man. They got to have some base runners, and we talked about it a couple of.
On the ground, shortstop. Bogarts stumbles, flips to second. Double play, and the Padres win it. Wow. San Diego shuts out the Cubs with a from 4 pitchers, and this Padres smoke show sends the series to a decisive Game 3.
Well, I tell you what, Padres getting it done on defense right here. This was not an easy play at all. And Bogarts actually stumbled just a little bit. But so athletic. Look, goes to his knees, collects the ball, just a perfect feed over to Cronenworth, and a really nice finish on the back end by Arise. Look at Arise. He's reaching out all he can from first base. It's a good feed, a strong arm, and watch the reach by Arise. All he's got towards the ball, and just in time, a game inning, 6-4-3, double play.
Bogarts looked like a catcher. I mean, that ball was hit so hard, he had to get around and got on his knees just to keep it in front of him. Still able to complete the double play, what's been an amazing pitching performance from the Padres.